two issues that I've seen folks comment on in some of my videos that I want to clear up. Understandable, but I want to clear up. Hi, I'm Tom Spiggle with the Spiggle Law Firm. We help people who've been fired or afraid that they might be. One is that the EEOC is somehow involved with DEI. I'm not a hater of DEI, let me say that, but I know it's the flavor of the day to dump on it. But in any event, the EEOC is not related to DEI. DEI efforts are efforts, the broad brush here, but are efforts for companies, institutions make to diversify their workforce based on any number of categories. EEOC is not involved with that. And in fact, which we'll get to my second point in a minute, the Trump administration is trying to use the EEOC and anti-discrimination laws to dismantle DEI. And the reason for this is that Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which is the big, federal anti-discrimination law, doesn't play favorites. It says discrimination on the basis of race, sex, national origin is illegal. So, it's not really an accurate term, but people know what you mean when you say it, like reverse discrimination against majority classes, which are often white people, is illegal under Title VII, and courts have held that, and there are a number of cases on it. You can win those cases, and the EEOC will enforce it. And the second point is that the Trump administration is going to dismantle the EEOC. I understand why people might think that. The Trump administration is dismantling all kinds of federal agencies, but the EEOC will not be one of them because, again, the administration is using it, sort of these colorblind, neutral statutes to try to go after DEI programs. Now, there are some areas where it gets complicated. Well, not complicated, but the EEOC is not reportedly enforcing a lot of laws, discrimination efforts against people in the LGBTQ community, particularly members of the trans community, even though it's perfectly clear under Supreme Court precedent that this is illegal, but we've seen the EEOC not act on this. And in fact, the EEOC is being sued by one of its own employees is claiming hostile work environment on the basis the fact that this employee is trans. So EEOC not connected to DEI in the sense that it promotes DEI, and two, the Trump administration is not going to dismantle the EEOC because they want to use it to the administration's advantage. So EEOC not going anywhere for the foreseeable future. So it's going to stick around, guys.